What is going on, Cuse Nation? Welcome back to yet another edition of Bleed Orange. My name is Landon Cook, as always, and thank you for watching. Today, I will be taking a post-game look at Syracuse football versus Ohio. The Orange are 1-0 nonetheless. Went down to Athens, Ohio, and got a victory. The final score on Saturday, September 4th, was 29-9, a win in Ohio. Player that stood out, Sean Tucker for the Orange, 181 yards rushing. Like, that is so hard to do these days with how good defenses have gotten. Very outstanding number that sticks out to a lot of people. And he had a touchdown. It was a career day. Now, Chris Elmore did not play for the Orange. We will get into that later. But before the game against Ohio, he said, quote unquote, Sean Tucker deserves the next number 44. Now, he is known to say a lot of far-fetched things. And in my opinion, he's nowhere near ready yet. He hasn't quite proven himself. He is a sophomore. If he keeps up at this pace, he will get the number 44. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that Sean Tucker, if he keeps running the football the way he keeps doing it, he's going to get the number 44. And I know it takes a lot to unretire a number, but 181 yards rushing and a touchdown, what a way to start it and to prove himself. Sean Tucker is one of the most humble men there is on this football team, if not the most humble man. Did not take any responsibility for how great he did. And he will take responsibility for the things he did bad. Now, he pointed out how good the offensive line was, and I totally agree. The offensive line for the Syracuse Orange made huge strides from last year to this year. Now, it was against an Ohio team that, quite frankly, isn't an ACC team, but they are a physical team, Dino Baber says. He says they are a very physical team, believe it or not, and I totally believe him. They are built like a good, solid physical football team, and you really saw it. And he said it was a great starter game to get ready for Rutgers coming into the Dome this weekend. Now, this isn't the Rutgers preview video. This will be coming out right after this with analysis on that. Now, Tommy DeVito, he had a good day. Now, if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. Now, the running game for the Orange was stunning, outstanding, spectacular. And if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. But Tommy DeVito did have a good day for what he had, about 100 yards passing. He did run the ball a lot himself. Now, Garrett Trader, the sophomore transfer from Mississippi State, is particularly good at running the football. And DeVito's more of a pocket passer himself. You saw him run the ball a lot. And when he ran the football, it turned out well for him today. Or last Saturday, and he was very good at that, particularly the run-pass options and the read options. He tugged it out of Sean Tucker's hands a couple of times, like Lamar Jackson does in the NFL, and picked up 10, 15 yards. Now, DeVito really looked capable and safe in the pocket this time, only got sacked once the whole game. Great job by the offensive line. Great job by DeVito staying in there, passing the ball, handing the ball off to Tucker. It was a great day overall for Tommy DeVito. But that brings up the question, the quarterback battle, Tommy DeVito and Garrett Trader. Now, Babers did say post-game to Ohio that Schrader will see playing time versus Rutgers. Not how much, just like he said that he will see playing time against Ohio, and he got 2 minutes at the end. You did see a few things. He did pick up a big run at the end. I thought I saw good things from Schrader, but DeVito really took that starting job for now, at least. We will see against Rutgers what happens there. Now, Tommy had trouble with the deep ball. Now, we put Tommy DeVito in the game because of the deep ball. He's more capable. He's a better pocket passer than Garrett Schrader. Even though Schrader can throw the ball, he's a better pocket passer than Garrett Schrader. Now, he had three opportunities for Taj Harris. 2 were on the long ball and missed him by a couple feet, and 1 was by a couple inches. it's a game of inches, Baber says, and it really went to show you last Saturday night how it really is a game of inches, and a couple inches off isn't close enough. So it has to be on point, and that's what DeVito really was put in there to do. And if he can't do that, I'll be honest with you, we will see more of Garrett Schrader. Now, he did miss Tosh Harris in the end zone once that led to an Andre Schmidt field goal in the end of it. So the end wouldn't have been 29-9. It would have been what, 35-9. Now, the Orange really owned this game. Vegas chose them to lose by 2 points. Then right before the game, it was to win by 2 points. But they really just proved Vegas wrong. Won by 20. I was very impressed with what I saw out of this team. Now, out of the wide receiving core, I saw a lot out of these guys, but not a lot of reps. But when I did see reps, they were close to the ball, making good routes, beating the corners, beating the safeties, beating the linebackers to their spots. And you can say, oh, well, it was an Ohio team. It was Ohio, but they played great. Ohio was a tough physical team to get ready for the real season. And I saw Tosh Harris, obviously the leader in the pack of this team. I saw Anthony Quealy. He's going to be very good for the Orange in the upcoming years. He got open a bunch, made a bunch of catches, made a great first down catch, kept his foot in when DeVito was rolling right out of the pocket. I saw a lot out of those two wide receivers, and I'm very excited to see what they have in store for the rest of the 2021 season. Now, if I were to choose a players of the game, one for the offense and one for the defensive side of the football, on the offensive side of the football, I guess it's pretty obvious. Sean Tucker, 181 yards rushing, a touchdown, and more. Very, very good game overall by Sean Tucker. Now, the defensive side of the football, we did see a lot, but I have to give it to the 4-star Deuce Chestnut. What a debut for Deuce Chestnut. The Orange look hopeful. I'm going to be honest with you. The defensive side of the football looks strong. Didn't give up a touchdown the whole entire game against the Ohio Bobcats. It was a great game overall by the defense. Deuce Chestnut had a lot of great tackles, not just the one-handed Odell interception he had, but he had a lot of big stops, like on that 4th and 2. It was almost a completion, and Deuce just tackled him really, really hard and knocked the ball out. It's little things like that, Baber says. What Babers did say in his post-game press conference was he did yell at Deuce a couple times in the beginning of the game, of course, out of positivity, he says, but Deuce Chestnut feeded off of that energy off of Dino and proved him wrong, and he proved everyone wrong. The 4-star corner, Deuce Chestnut. Now, Michael Jones led the team in tackles for the Orange against Ohio with 13. What a game. 13 tackles for Michael Jones. Make sure to go check that interview out. We interviewed Michael Jones in last October. Great asset, and was projected first team All ACC and first team All linebacker for All American. Very, very, very talented player for the Orange. Now, this was a great game overall. The Orange took the victory 29-9 in Athens, Ohio. Now, the Orange will be taking on Rutgers on Saturday afternoon tomorrow, once you're watching this. And we will see what is in store for that. But for now, Cuse Nation, and make sure to tune in a little bit for the next video. Always, always, always remember, let's go Syracuse. See you guys.